And there was no agreement between Mr. Haas and myself in this, quote, pro se divorce. My rights have been just totally...
Hold up. Did he just say his rights were totally infringed upon? That's some dramatic phrasing right there. What do you think? Does he have a point, or is this just peak courtroom theatrics? Let me know in the comments.
Totally infringed upon.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
So, Ms. Thompson, you may proceed.
Your Honor, so just briefly, I'll give an opening. So we were here before you a few months ago on a motion to compel to sell what was the marital residence. And we set some amounts and we set a stair step, and the house still has not sold. And Mr. Haas is still being 100% responsible for all of the bills, utilities, and maintenance in the house. And at this point, there is an offer on the house from, I believe, an investor, and that amount is a little bit lower than what we set when we were here last time. So we're asking the court for permission to drop the price of the house so that the house...
Okay, let's unpack this. The wife has been living in the house while the husband covers 100% of the bills. Legally speaking, that's not uncommon during divorce proceedings, but courts tend to favor equitable distribution. The fact that the house still hasn't sold? That's a problem.
Can go ahead and sell. If you recall the last time we were here, we've already talked about the stall tactics and the techniques that have been used so that Mrs. Haas can continue to live for free. And so we're asking the court to put a stop to that.
Okay. All right. So do you want to call a witness, Ms. Thompson?
Just Ms. Belusic.
Yes.
Okay. You may proceed.
Ms. Belusic, and I'll just be really quick. You are listed as the realtor of this property, correct?
Correct.
And how long have you had the property listed approximately?
87 days.
Okay, and for the original order that was presented to the...
And here it is, the classic "my name" was removed from the title claim. Without proof, though, this argument won't hold much weight. But let's see if she has any receipts.
Court, you followed the prior order with the step-down amount?
Correct.
And is there a current offer on the house?
Yes, there is, for $480,000 cash.
Okay, and do you believe at this time that that's a reasonable offer on the home?
Situation. There's been a lot of things going on that have happened that are in shady, for what I say. The last time before I appeared before court, I had gone in to get some information to properties that have been sold in the area.
Your Honor, I'm going to object to narrative and to relevance. Number one, this issue's already been litigated, and none of the testimony being presented is what we're before the court for today.
It is very important. Can I continue?
There are objections sustained, so you can continue. It's going to depend on what you're going to say.
Okay. Well, let's get right down to the issues at hand. The property in question that is being sold or trying to be sold to an investor, okay, my name has been removed from the title, the record of title in Austin County. Someone has not.
I'm going to object to relevant.
Yeah. The documents are missing. The documents are not there. Why?
What document are you talking about?
Right now, my husband is shown to be the only person on the deed. I sent a document to the court showing the loan papers, that I am to be on the deed.
So have you looked in the clerk's office for the deed to the property?
Bruce Haas is here. He has the document, and he could testify to the fact that it was sent to him with his name only.
Do you have a copy of the deed where you and your husband obtained the property?
I do not at the moment. I am broke. I have no income. I have no alimony because Mr. Haas didn't want to pay alimony. So when we went to mediation,
to relevance,
we're going to go off the record. There's no way we can do this on the record. So instructing the court reporter to stop. So you don't have a deed. Why do you say your name is not on the title?
I went into the assessor's office to get information. We have a cash sale for the house behind us that went for $500,000+. That was not on record. I could not get access to anything because I was told that I do not have, my name is not on the deed.
Okay, if you came to the tax assessor's office, why didn't you come to the courthouse and look for the deed?
I did go in. Okay. I did go in. Okay, and I do have the original paperwork that I gave the court a copy of it. That shows not, which I know at this point, we don't have to get. I just want you to know that fact. Also,
okay, well, I don't know any facts yet. And I'm still asking the question. So you came to the courthouse, you looked at the deed, and you're saying your name is not.
I did not get. They told me I could have access to the room. I did not have time, or stress is not good for me. Stress, I have been in and out of the emergency room prior to this divorce, and I am not to get.
So let me get this straight. She says her name was removed, but she doesn't have a copy of the deed, didn't check the courthouse properly, and somehow has no idea how title transfers work? Something's not adding up.
I will end up back in the emergency room. So these court settings are very upsetting.
It would be too stressful to come to the courthouse and look at a deed?
At the time I was at the courthouse, I decided that I would go to the title company to find out what happened. So I went to Bott's Title in Sealy and had them pull all of the documents to our mortgage. Somewhere along the way, the official loan paperwork has been changed.
Your Honor,
whether it's from Chase.
I said we're not on the record, so you don't need to object to anything. But what does a loan have to do with title to the property?
Okay, I don't know if Mr. Haas has done some finagling behind the scenes.
Okay, but just wait a minute. What does the loan have to do with title to the property?
I am being forced to sell this house for nothing. I am being forced into poverty intentionally. Why? I can't prove anything at the moment. I have no income. I have no rights to even get an attorney. And Mr. Haas knows that. And in this mediation, this whole bit that I had to go to, I was told that, there's a clause there that says that I was supposed to have an attorney present. I was told that I could not because you ordered it.
I'm being forced into poverty. That's a bold claim. But let's be real. This case isn't about poverty, it's about responsibility. Should she be entitled to stay in the house for free while her ex foots the bill? Drop your take in the comments.
Judge ordered I didn't need to have an attorney. Therefore, I was kept for 12 hours. And right after, and I could even show you, not that you care, two emergency room ordeals prior to going to court, and then ordered to talk to Jasmine in the back of the room. And I was treated like I had no rights. I could not speak. I was ordered to go to mediation. And there was no agreement between Mr. Haas and myself in this, quote, pro se divorce. My rights have been just totally infringed upon. I went, okay, I had no money. Mr. Haas would not give me money for a lawyer. I went down to the bakery where the lawyer for people that don't have any money in representation are supposed to go. So I went there. And what did the guy say? His first comment was, is there any property involved? And I said, yes, 2 pieces of property. What was I told? Get an attorney. And I told him, I said, well, I would if I had money, but I don't have a job. I don't have a job.